Okay, so Enid Public Transportation is going to pick up people right now in an area that has a lot of search and rescue ongoing. I was just told by one of the drivers there, Oakwood Christian Church is tonight's shelter for all those impacted. So if you're here in Enid, you have a lot of impact to your home, you're being told that you can go to Oakwood Christian Church. That's exactly where all of these people that are impacted, hopefully being picked up. We have some good news of no fatalities, but just, hopefully nothing more than just minor injuries. But they're going out there right now. This is Highway 81 and South Gate Road. I'm sorry if the mic goes out as I turn, but there's the blockage right there. You can see police, they have this absolutely blocked off. I saw Enid Fire Department, like command center, kind of go south on this road. I'm going to pan backwards. So excuse the mic if it messes up, but there we go. Okay, so they're going to go over that bridge just past here. This is Vance is to the right of this shot here, and then they're going to pick people up, hopefully. So hopefully we have some good news. But tonight, again, shelter at Oakwood Christian Church. If you're listening to this, can tell your family and friends in the area.
And Dakota, tell us what you have seen and who you've spoken to as you have been trying to make your way through to get to these areas. I know last time we talked to you, you were in an area where power lines were over Highway 81 and you couldn't get through, had to kind of maneuver and make your way around to where you are now. What did you see along the way?
Sorry, just trying to get unmuted there. So I saw a lot of downed trees. Thankfully, no power lines in my way getting from around this area. So I actually went on the south side of 81. They told me I couldn't go north just because of the down power lines. I'm trying to make it to the command center just to get an update with officials as they're all working on this. But you see those buses, they're about to go over that bridge there. But yeah, a lot of down trees in the area, quite a bit of flooding because like you saw earlier with Jason's shot, a ton of rain came down. Had to use the windshield wipers, but yeah, you got to be careful. Hopefully, not having to come in this area. I did talk to some first responders, some EMS workers just on the ground. They were searching an area where Jason was, and they said, thankfully, all people, everybody in that area had been accounted for. Actually, there was a couple I was talking to. They were very worried. I asked them if they were doing okay, and they hadn't heard from their friends, but I was able to give them the update that EMS did say that everybody was accounted for in this area, which was good news to them. They just hadn't gotten contact. So hopefully they have by now. But yeah, there's a ton of people coming in this area. They do have it blocked off. If you're in Enid, you cannot come south of Highway 81 and Southgate. That's that intersection right there. Very blocked off. They're telling you to turn around, go left, just anywhere but south.
Dakota, as we continue to watch this convoy make its way, I know you're very familiar with this area, and there is an Enid location for Northwestern Oklahoma State University. It just reminded me when I saw those shuttles go by. We haven't heard of any damage to that campus, right? I don't think that's in the same area that we believe most of this damage took place there in Enid.
Yeah, so this storm, so it came just over Vance Air Force Base, then went northeast. Northwestern Oklahoma State's Enid campus and the Northern Oklahoma College are on the east side of town, pretty close actually to a large Love's travel stop, basically at the start of Enid proper and the main Enid city limits. So haven't heard of any damage over there, but obviously you saw their buses alongside the Enid Public Transportation Authority are here to help people. We'll check in with the university, the college in that area. But their campuses are actually really close to the Woodring Airport, which we heard. I'm trying to remember, but basically little to no damage over there, which is a good thing. But obviously this area here off of 81 is a different story.